Welcome to today's positive thought of the day. And this positive thought of the day is order. And it's very much a word, an ideal that we need in our daily lives. And that is both on the material plane and the spiritual plane. So in this video, we'll learn about order in the material world and the spiritual world, and also how we can use and become better at order in both aspects, and how we can look at our material lives and also through meditation, maybe our spiritual work, and how we need order in both. So it's August the 26th, and the positive thought is order. And if you've seen the earlier Angel of the Day video, you'll know that the angel is Ananaurah, and that's spelled Ananaurah. And this is the angel covers the first sort of like 10 days of Virgo. So it is very much what I call a Virgo Leo. It is a Virgo sign, but also still has a slight influence from Leo as it moves further into Virgo. So we're talking about order, and we all need order in our own lives. Very much, we need time. We need, maybe if you work for a company or a business, then you need to, maybe get to work on time, may need to get to work 9 o'clock. So you'll need to plan prior to that, what time you need to get up, get showered, get breakfast, get to work, taking into account, maybe traffic or, the route you drive to work, what time the buses are, what time the train is. So all that order you need. And it's only when that order breaks down, maybe there's an accident on the motorway, that we realise then how order is so important. And from that point of view, we need order in our lives, because if you ever need to catch a train and you're expecting the train to turn up at 8 o'clock in the morning and it doesn't turn up till 8:20, then your whole day can be ruined. You can be late for a meeting. Can be late for work, your boss may not be happy, or you may miss an appointment with an important client. So we need order in the material world, and we logically look at that, what time we need to get up, what time we need to get to work for that meeting. So generally on the material world, we need a little bit of planning, and with watches and smartphones, we can organise ourselves and hopefully always be on time for meetings, get to work on time. So that from that point of view, that can be relatively straightforward. We know what time we need to get up, we know what time we need at home before we go to work. So if we're meeting friends, we know what time we need to go and meet them, how long it'll take us maybe to get to town. So that side of life is relatively straightforward. But if we're looking at the spiritual plane, we're looking at, maybe from a meditation point of view, how do we get order? If we're actually there, we've got our eyes shut, we're trying to slow down the mind, where does the order come from? Well, order is important in the universe, and, people talk about chaos and things happening in the universe, stars, burning, using their energy, giving off light and heat, which, is important to us. We have the sun in our solar system, and our planet revolves around that sun, and we need it for heat and, light and warmth. Yet that the sun is burning itself out. So, where's the order there? Because eventually the star, we call the sun, will eventually burn itself out. So, what can seem, chaotic isn't. It's actually order. And the universe, the creative power, the universe, as I call it, understands all these principles, has all this knowledge, and will know when the sun will burn itself out, what will happen, what will be the impact, which we will find initially very hard to understand. And if you do meditation on a regular basis, and you can slow your mind down, then, you know, how can you have order if you're slowing down your logical mind? You know, that's the whole point of meditation, maybe to slow down that logical mind, stop all those random thoughts coming into your mind, or even just slow them down to give you time to think, give you time to appreciate life, and, you know, maybe connect back to angels if you have spiritual guides, or maybe just getting a better understanding of your mind, how it works, your, you know, higher consciousness, and even, you know, your soul. What is your soul's purpose? All these, you do need to slow down the logical mind, that order, but then you switch over to the order on the spiritual plane. And that is where you connect with, can connect with angels. And with that, you know, you're thinking, well, how do I connect? How do I meet with an angel? What you actually need to do is, the order you need is you actually need to connect with their energy, as angels are, you know, sort of a source of energy. And that's why they can help us. These angels have different energy frequencies. And when you start to understand and maybe work with one and then another one and then another one, you start to understand how this energy feels, as there is order in the spiritual world. And we need to understand that although we can't understand all of it, and at times it does seem chaotic, you know, we have weather, you know, and it seems to cause problems with, you know, thunderstorms, you know, power lines get blown down, you know, in the winter. Heavy snowfall can bring down power lines, and, you know, that then is like chaos. You know, there's no lighting for, you know, towns or cities or streets. And so, you know, we want that order restored, we want the electricity back. And so certainly on the spiritual plane, we need to understand that there is an order, even though we can't understand all of it. We just need to rely on the universe very much having our back. And the universe can see all options, whereas we can only see a very limited view of our own lives and our own potential. The universe can see all of our potential and how amazing we are, but we don't quite understand it, we don't quite maybe believe it. And that is one thing to, you know, maybe try in your meditation, is to, you know, connect to your higher self, to your soul, and your soul can then guide you, you know, to, you know, potentially what we can do, as it will quite happily connect back to the universe, because it knows it is from the universe, and one day, you know, we will all return to the universe, the creative power. So we need to understand how we do that step by step, and that is why we need order. You know, we'll get order what appears to be chaos. That there's no chaos in the universe. There will be an order to everything. We just don't understand it. So that's more down to our ignorance, not down to the lack of power of the universe. So meditation can give us great insight, and that is why regular meditation can give us maybe an order. You know, we set aside some time on an evening, maybe the same time each evening. We have that order, we have that discipline, but we're using that to focus our mind, our higher self, to be prepared for meditation each evening, and we'll then improve our meditation, and then we'll find we will connect with angels and different spiritual guides and receive, you know, understanding and better lessons, because the universe knows we are ready and what time we are ready on a regular basis for, you know, these lessons. So we do need order in our material world, and certainly in the spiritual world as well. And that is why meditation is so important, as we need to discipline our minds to expect a change from the logical work to very much like the logical side of the spiritual world. So, you know, they are similar. We need order on both, but we are using our higher minds, you know, our soul, to actually make those connections on the spiritual plane. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you weren't so keen on the video, then even a thumb down. If you do like these videos and would like to be kept informed of when the next video goes live, as there are 2 daily videos, one for the Angel of the Day and this one, Positive Thought of the Day. Everyone is different. There'll be a different angel. There will be a different positive thought. None of them are the same. They will be all different. Then if you hit the subscribe button and the subscribe bell, you'll be notified when the next video goes live. So I hope you have a really good day today, or you've had a good day today. Maybe it's the end of the day, or if it is the beginning of the day, then, you know, stay positive and, you know, look forward to, you know, great challenges and, you know, having a really good day today. Then until the next video, then I'll say goodbye.